Hello everybody, thank you for clicking on my video. I appreciate your views. I know I recently said I wasn't going to be doing a whole lot of soap making videos, but I finally got my coffee bean mold in the mail, and I ordered this on Christmas Eve, so I've been waiting a long time for it, and the coffee soap that I make is my absolute favorite. I'm just in love with the smell of coffee. I drink coffee all the time. Coffee flavored ice cream is amazing. I just really like coffee, and this is my favorite bar to make. So these are my little coffee bean molds, and they kind of look like squished belly buttons to me. My husband thinks that it looks like some tire tread, and my daughter thinks they look like goat eyes or sheep eyes because they're kind of squinty, but I think they look like squished belly buttons. So I'm going to melt down my soap. I've already colored it, and I've added some coffee grounds in it to make it a little bit darker because I can't get the color right on it, and the coffee grounds kind of give it a little bit of a brown color. So I'm going to melt it down, fill my molds, and then we'll go from there. Here's my soap mix. I probably put too many coffee grounds in it, but I'm just going to keep working here. And I'm going to try the dropper. It's difficult because it can get clogged, but I find it the most efficient way to fill these up since I don't have to fill them all the way. I only need to fill them up about halfway. So the dropper really helps with that. You just have to work really fast. Alright, I let these guys sit in the fridge for a good 10 minutes to harden up, and I'm going to pop them out of the mold. Now for the really fun part is popping all these back in the right way. Sounds just like bubble wrap. It's awesome. So the color of these are terrible. They turned out almost kind of a green color, and I don't love it, but I just have to work with what I have. And the colorants that I have, I don't have any browns, so this is as good as it's gonna get, I think. I absolutely love doing that. And here we have my soap base for today's bar, and this is a shea butter suspension soap base. And this will help the coffee grounds to stay suspended in the soap base instead of just sinking to the bottom. It's okay if they sink to the bottom. I just prefer having soap that has the coffee grounds spread out evenly throughout it. Here is my soap base all nice and melted. I'm going to go ahead and add in my fragrance oil. I use half a teaspoon to start with, just to see how I like it. Then I'm going to mix in my coffee grounds. And I'm going to go ahead and measure it out. I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon at a time until I like the amount that I have. I don't want to put too much in because then I can ruin the entire batch doing that. This kind of looks like dragon fruit. You know that pink fruit with the inside that's white with the black seeds? It's exactly what this looks like. It's so strange. Kind of reminds me of cookies and cream too. Looks like half a teaspoon is plenty of coffee grounds for this. This is a pound of soap. A little extra than a pound. Okay, this soap thickens up so quickly. I'm going to add in my leftover bean soap, the soap that is already colored brown. Other than that, I'm not adding any other colors to this. I'm just kind of letting it do its thing naturally. But I do have extra soap from making the coffee beans, and I'm just going to throw it in this soap to give it some color. I'm going to do the soap a little bit differently from how I normally do. I'm actually going to put the coffee beans in the soap first. Usually I put them on top, but I want to see if this will work. So I'll just try it right there, see if that'll work or not. And the rest of them I'll do the way I normally do it. So this bar is my experimental bar with the embeds on the bottom. These two I'm going to remelt and try to make a better bar out of those. And these two are my standard bars where I put the embed on top of it. So I'm just gonna see which version of this I like better as soon as these set up, and I can unmold this one and see if I like the embeds on the bottom or not. You can tell I'm new at this, right? Because I am so messy and I don't know what I'm doing. So because I'm not too certain about these, I'm just going to stop where I am. If I like this version better, I will sprinkle coffee grounds on the top for decoration. But if I like this version better, then I probably won't do anything else. Okay, I already decided that I didn't like the embeds being on the bottom. It didn't look bad, I just prefer the way it looks with the embeds on the top, so I already remade those bars. And here's the final product. I think it looks like cookies and cream, but it is coffee grounds and soap. So I'm just going to wrap them up, slap a label on them, and then they're good to go. Thanks you guys for watching. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you again later. Bye!